So I've returned from Smile Stylist, and this time I got the attachments put on quite a few of my teeth, which I will show you now. There's like one there, and you can see they're little attachments which the brace actually grips on. I don't know if you can see that, but you can see that there's little grips there which catch onto this part of my teeth and is supposed to pull them down, and then that would reduce the overbite. Well, that's what they say. I've seen, obviously the animation shows how that will work in more depth, but it's always worth seeing them on my teeth. I think you'll notice as well that you can't really see them through the brace. I'll put the brace back on just to show you. So when I come up close, you'll see you can't really see them. So they're there, and the first time they get put on, you become quite conscious of them, and you look in the mirror constantly thinking, God, I'm sure this is really noticeable. But I tested the theory at work, and I didn't say anything. I just went to work. They knew I had the brace on, so I wanted to see if they noticed when I had the attachments put on, and no one seemed to notice. And then I started to tell people one by one, and asked them if they'd noticed, and most people said no. So which is quite good. It's quite a good feeling to know that they're not looking at my teeth thinking, oh, I think he's got something on his teeth. However, I did have one friend who did notice, and he thought I had problems with calcium and that I wasn't drinking enough milk. So, you know, if it's something that you're going to be conscious about, just tell people that you've got these things on your teeth. Just say, don't think there's something wrong with your teeth. In order to put these on, the process wasn't that long, probably took about 15 minutes, but it also involved filing in between my teeth in order to make enough room so that there's enough space for the teeth to move back and to move down. It was a horrible process in that there was a lot of blood and it sounded awful. The good news is it doesn't hurt one bit. It's just you have to train your ears to get used to the sound, because it sounds like a blackboard, someone scratching a blackboard. And you know, for 15 minutes of that, it's quite a lot. But I think that after that, it was only done that one time. He said it might happen next time when I go, but now I know what it feels like and what it sounds like. It shouldn't be a problem, and I don't think it will take as long next time, because he really went into doing each individual gap so that there was enough room for everything to move. But I think next time it'll probably be just doing in and around the teeth that are really moving. But apart from that, there's nothing really else to report. Everything feels fine, which is good. Nothing hurts apart from when maybe I put the new brace on for the first couple of days. It just ached a little bit. You could feel a little bit of movement, but it wasn't aching to the point where I had to take any kind of paracetamol or aspirin or anything like that. It was just that I could feel that something was completely different, and my mouth was just trying to get used to a foreign object, really. The next appointment I've got will be in 6 weeks. And what he'll do is he'll check that my attachments are still on, and that there's enough space in between my teeth in order for them to move. He's given me 3 braces which I have to put on every 2 weeks, so that will happen every Tuesday. Every second Tuesday I'll be doing that. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, and hopefully we'll have some progress maybe in the next 4 or 5 months, and you'll be able to see movement. It's going to take a while. I think it's every 6 months you might move a couple of mil or something like that. It's not something that you're visibly going to see yet, but I can definitely feel a difference even from the start of when I took this in December to now. You can definitely feel that there's some kind of movement, and you can tell by the different braces themselves that each one is different, and you can see if you put them all next to each other, which I plan to do at the end to show you how they've changed in shape and size, which I think you'll find quite interesting. But yeah, as I say, if you get Invisalign and you're lucky enough not to have the attachments, then obviously that's great, because you'll probably feel more confident. But I'm saying now that having the attachments isn't a problem, and it's not affected my everyday life. It doesn't make me conscious. I've become really used to them. Eating's not a problem. I just tend to have a mouthwash with me at work, which I'll have lunch and then go and wash my mouth out, and just to make sure it's clean, because I don't want the attachments to catch any food and then put the brace on and have food within that, because it's not really healthy. But other than that, yeah, I'll see you next time, and yeah, take care. Bye bye.